That's right. This house right behind me off of Panorama Drive is where the nonprofit sought to get a permit to change this into a rooming house for 6 families, including women and children in total. Now, tonight during the meeting, we heard from many sides, both for and against it.
Motion passes.
The nonprofit Casa Esperanza is looking to provide a safe and supportive transitional home for homeless women and their children in a traditional neighborhood. The nonprofit sought a conditional permit to allow 6 families and a 24/7 staff member. During the 2-hour-plus meeting, the commission board heard from the nonprofit directly, who said this would be one tool to address homelessness, noting that these families would not create issues in the neighborhood.
You can't just walk up to Casa Esperanza and get in. You have to have referrals. You will go through a vetting process. There will be multiple interviews. And then the person, if they're accepted, still has to agree to all of those rules. This is not for the person who's not serious about changing their life.
During the Planning Commission's meeting, a great deal of neighbors spoke out against the project, many sharing that the home's current resident fostered children for decades without problems, and they were unaware of this completely. But they still expressed concerns for the future of their neighborhood.
When you throw 6 families together who don't know one another, there will be no guarantee that they will be able to cohabitate peacefully. There will be no guarantee that any invited or uninvited guests will follow the rules either. Finally, aside from being worried that the implementation plan for this project is far from perfect, I worry that this project, if approved, will turn the street corner permanently into a business rather than a residential home.
With 20 people living next door, we have no idea who they are. We have no idea who's coming and going. We have no idea, like in a year, it's all going to change, right? They propose them living 12 to 18 months there, if not sooner. We're never going to know who our neighbor is.
Casa Esperanza says they made attempts to work with the neighborhood to find solutions, but the nonprofit says that the neighbors simply asked them to go somewhere else. Several members on the commission board shared if it were their neighborhood, they would not mind living next to a home like this, and praised the nonprofit for their efforts to provide a transitional home for the families. The members say they acknowledged the concerns of the neighbors but decided to approve the project still. And anyone who's looking to appeal this project must do it within 10 days in writing and address it to City Council. For now, in Bakersfield, Leslie Gooden, 23 ABC News Connect.